Good morning, peeps. Another wonderful day out. I'm going to open the sunroof while I'm here and let the Lord's sun and fresh air shine in. It's a blessed day today. I thank everybody for the continual prayers. Yesterday, Bev had a lot of swelling and some uncomfortable stuff, and it's just the end result of the decks they had her on when she was doing her chemo. I guess it's to be expected, but it sure isn't very comfortable for her. You know, she continues to fight like a trooper. She encourages me. The one thing that we did realize, and as this ministry comes together, I've spoken with Angelo, our national chaplain, Reverend Angelo, and we're going to start appointing positions in the Canadian side ministry. My wife Beverly, even though she's battling a battle of her life right now, has been appointed to be in charge of the children's ministries. Her heart has always been for children. That's one of the things that stuck out. For many of you who don't know, I have been married previous to Bev. I was married and had 2 children with my first wife. I've been married twice before, and when I met my second wife, I adopted her son. And nevertheless, for any of you who don't know, I have 5 sons and 1 daughter. And they each all have their own struggles and go through their own stuff. You know, I think everybody goes through their own stuff, especially being the teenage years. The teenage years are probably the toughest years of anybody's life. I mean, they were mine and everybody. That's why my heart was always working with high-risk street youth. I mean, I became a counselor, and I've always had a heart for going in and helping people. No matter what age, but my concentration has been between 16 and 24. And a lot of them homeless and on the streets in London, Ontario, and in Toronto, Ontario. And, you know, it's a sad state of affairs sometimes, where our children aren't getting looked after by their own biological parents or step parents, or, you know, or even the system. The system, basically houses them, feed them, clothe them until they're 18, and then they're out on their own. You know, I mean, they offer some programs, but I don't think the programs are far enough for fixing the problem at the root. This country, and much like any other country, is riddled with addiction and all kinds of lawlessness and stuff like that. And I think it's time that we really instill morals and values in the youth of this country and our youth of the world, because they are absolutely our future. You know, they're the ones who are going to grow up, and they're the ones who are going to change stuff and be part of and have the say, as us older ones retire and kind of enjoy the things that life has given us. You know, because I've gone through life working hard and earning, and you know what? God has taken it all away. I mean, He's blessed me with a car, and but I'm staying in a city with my mother. God bless her, has a place for us to stay in the city, and I mean, we've basically had to leave our home, leave our family, and leave our animals and everything, and come in and look after what's in the best interest of Beverly's health. And I mean, my children struggle with that. My children struggle that think that I'm picking her over them, and it's not that I'm picking anybody over anybody, because I love everybody equally. It's about who is in need. And Bev being sick and being scared I mean, it's a pretty scary place for somebody to be. And, you know, all I can say is that I continue to keep my eyes on God and to work this ministry in His glory and honor, and whatever happens after the ministry and looking after Bev, I mean, whatever happens after that is God's will. I remain in His service, trying to do the best that I can with what I've been given. There are good days and there are bad days. Thank God, most of them with God, as long as I keep Him in focus. The days that are not so you know, glorious are a little bit easier to maneuver through. You know, I remember a mentor of mine, Kirk Hagar, saying we're in this world, but we're not of this world. And sometimes, you know, you feel very lonely in this world. And you know, I have a lady that has been like a sister since, I don't know how long. I mean, Lori Yasanik and her husband Dan have been my dear friends for decades, you know, and I love them dearly. And she is waiting for a double lung transplant, and she feels lonely, and sometimes she feels like it's a death sentence. Anyways, if you could keep Dan and Lori in prayer, keep them lifted. They need all the prayer they can get. I love these people dearly, and you know, they just need to feel the love of Christ from His people.